Hello and welcome to Tails Garage today. Now you can finally see that I have the GoPro set up and how I have it. Anyway, today's going to be different. Today we are going to be taking apart my air compressor because the motor actually blew up in it, and I'm kind of upset that this air compressor blew up, and I've been needing to take it apart to get the motor out for the longest time. So let's go do that now. My air compressor is right there. So I have to move all of this shit in order to get to it. And I can't remember what bucket that is. Okay, so that's ashes. Where were we? Oh my lord, why is this box heavy? Alright, and once I get this air compressor out, I'm going to put everything back over here. I don't care about no damn babble. What Duolingo's for. Alright. I can go back there. We have the air compressor. I've never taken one of these apart before, so this is going to be an interesting ride. It is extremely cold and extremely windy right now. That wasn't loud at all. What we're going to do is there are a screw here. That's Phillips, and then I've got all normal bolts on the side right here. Now the SD card for the GoPro had corrupted, which made it to where I can't show anything that I'm doing right now from the GoPro, but it will come back later on. That's a 10. I want that one. All right, as we were doing before the GoPro was losing its mind. Grab that, throw that up there. Alright, really magnetic. Yes, alright, good. I want an extension. Alright, and there's all the screws. Now this should... Alright, as far as I know, this is the motor, our main problem. As for how we're getting it off, it's going to be a great question. Those aren't 10s, those are probably 8s, maybe? Yes. Now, how the fat fit on there? Alright, we'll group all those together. That one there. Alright, now this whole thing... Ah, that's wet. Alright, but why aren't you coming off? Does this need to come off? Can this even come off? Let's see if I can get this little intake thing off right here. That's not loud at all. Here, almost. Oh, there's one more. There we go. Now all of that's off. I really need to get a new air filter for this thing. The backstory behind why we're taking this apart, or how I even got it, was I got this for free because the previous owner said that it didn't work. Well, I plugged it in. It worked like a charm until like 3-4 weeks ago. But besides that, there was a mouse living in it, and it smelled like shit. So took the cover off first time, and I got the mouse out, cleaned everything up, but it had tore through the air filter and everything. So I'm guessing that's what led to this dying. That is a heat shield. You're not going to be fun. It should just be... Oh, it is piston operated. That's pretty cool. You don't see that style a lot. I guess we'll take this off and then we'll take these bolts off. Come on. Son of a bitch. It is not wanting to come off. I am going the right way, right? Rounded the damn wrench off. There it goes. Teflon tape? No. That's just a copper pipe going in there. I don't even remember how I had this. Thankfully, the indent is there to show me. Alright, copper lines disconnected. Now we just gotta get that bolt, and then the heat shield bolts. Oh, it's so quiet. That's loose. Y'all 3/8. I'll come off. Ew. Get in there. Alright, I'm expecting this to be heavy. It's not that bad. Oh god, now it's being held on. That's loosening it, so let's see what it does. Oh. Oh my. This is kind of above my pay grade. I am going to have to take a picture of that. Alright, I'm just going to have to pay very close attention to how I take those off. We'll use flathead for that. Bigger one? Really? Try this one then. If I didn't just round the piss out of that. Okay. Good, you still do your... Never mind, you do not do your magnetic abilities. Let's change that. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, so that's a little trick in case you didn't know. If you want to ever get magnetic tips on something, just rub it up against a magnet for a second or two. I don't even know which of these wires actually even go into this cord. Should have looked at a diagram before I did this, but hey, whatever. We're just going with the flow. And really, I could have unplugged all of these. That I am now figuring out. Couldn't I? Perhaps not. Anyway, get this one off. Screw this back in without cross-threading. Alright, now. That's held on by a nut right there. Shit, and of course it's got a ground wire. Alright, so in case you don't know, for this kind of electrical work, because this is considered house wiring, green is ground. Black is sometimes positive, but also so is white. It kind of varies on what you're doing. Alright, that's good. Now I gotta loosen that nut. And then hopefully, that is not the screwdriver I want to use. Hopefully it'll come off. Alright, and then just dance this all up through these wires. What are you getting caught on? Come on. We are leaving. Thank you. I'm gonna have to take that off too. What? Big dumb. Big stupid. Where did I put the Phillips? Did I put it back in its spot? I did. I hate house electrical shit. So dumb. Although, what came first? Car electrical or house electrical? That's a question for the ages. That's just a big ass crimp, isn't it? Yeah. So I gotta unscrew this more. Alright, now it should be able to come out most of the way. Come on. Get. And you also get. Alright, cool. Put that back on there. And now you should be free. Alright, we have an air compressor motor that it weighs a lot. Now, if you're supposed to oil these, that's new to me. I didn't know you were supposed to. If you're not, then I think it just went out with age. But besides that, we have a bare air compressor now. Cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put this conduit thing back on. I don't know if it's actually called a conduit or not. I have no idea. So we will chuck you back up in there. And then we will lightly thread that back in. That is extraordinarily loose right there. Should I just take this whole box off? I mean, the pressure switch he said was bad, which I'm guessing has something to do with this shit. So this one goes up here. Be the magnetic one that I did? I think so. No, you're not. I used a bigger one. You can go back. You can go back. What are you, Phillips? You were the one that I used. Right. Good God, it's windy. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Sounds like the damn door is going to fall down. Alright. Come on. There we are. Right. Yep, that's how it went. All right, and that's all that we can do for now. I need to send that motor off to get rebuilt, and then hook it back on here. Then if something else is wrong, it'll be something in this box because of the way that this switch works. Until we get all the stuff for this done, so once it gets rebuilt and all that stuff, we won't know. Until then, I will see you later.